To ask yourself, you're looking at seeds, which one of these has more value? Which one do you think has more value? You think yours does, right?
I think this one does.
Okay. All right, I just want you to think about that for a second. Which one of these seeds has more value? You guys take a seat. Give them a round of applause. Yeah. The reason I asked that question, which seed has more value, is because it's impossible to answer until there's a label on it. It's impossible to know which one of these seeds has more value until you put a label on it. It's impossible to know your worth and value until the world puts a label on you. You didn't come into this world labeled. You came into this world as a miracle. You are 4 billion to 1. The odds that you're even here right now are 4 billion to 1. If I were to stack a $1 bill from the floor through the ceiling and all the way through the sky, and I stacked 4 billion $1 bills, and I wrote your name, what's your name? Connor. What's your name? Mackenzie. What's your name? Ava. If I wrote Ava on one of those $1 bills, the odds that I grab one of those $1 bills, it would be 120,000 World Trade Centers high. You guys know the World Trade Center? 120,000 World Trade Centers stacked on top of each other. That would be 4 billion $1 bills. The odds that I grab a $1 bill out of that stack and it says Ava are the same exact odds that you're even sitting in your chair right now. If you don't think you're supposed to be here, you're flat wrong. There are 3.99 billion people that didn't make it to the earth, but you did. I'm telling you, this is what happens. We come into the world and the world tries to label us. You were never, when you were born, you weren't labeled. You were already a miracle. And if we can operate from that status, that I am not my external circumstances, I am not my social status, I am not what happens to me on the field. Who I am is a miracle. And if you leave with one thing today, that you're an absolute life-breathing miracle that nobody can tell you. And here's the thing, we come into the world and now we place value on what we do. So for me, I came in and I put myself in the Major League Baseball Cup, right? Some of you have put yourself in, you know, the basketball cup. Some of you guys have put yourself in, I need a 4.0 cup. Some of you guys have put yourself in, I need to be the homecoming king, I need to be a homecoming queen cup. Right? Some of you placed yourself in the cup, my parents have money. Or some of you place yourself in the cup, my parents don't have money. Right? And you start to live your life based upon how your world is going. And you start to tell yourself that if this is going good, I'm going good. But as soon as this isn't going good, I'm going bad. And I live that life. You absolutely matter. All of you. Doesn't matter. When you go out into this world and you see people that don't look like you, when you see people on the street, when you see billionaires on Camelback, everybody has worth and value. Start looking at them that way. When you see people in the lunchroom that don't look like you, that don't have the hair that you got, sit with them. Ask them about their life. And here's the thing, a lot of times we think that this is a weak mentality. We think, I'm going to grind my way through things. I'm going to lift more weights, I'm going to do more things. Absolutely you should. This isn't a weak mentality, this is how you win. If you want to win, you don't be affected by what's going on every single play. Some of you get in the game, and if you haven't been going good the last 3 games, you're not very good. Your confidence is coming from all of your results. How about when you step into the plate, know that you're absolutely called, know that you're born to be here, know that nobody is like you. You have a unique genetic code. You have 3 trillion genes running through your body, and there's not one gene, right? There's not a sequence inside of you that's exactly the same as the person sitting next to you. Your hair is beautiful. Your eyebrows are beautiful. Your nose is beautiful. Everything that you have, nobody else does. There are going to be people that look like you that can't be like you. So we get on our social media and we get this imposter syndrome. we start to think, how come I don't look like this? How come I don't do things like them? And we start to wonder, and we compare ourselves to them. You were never supposed to compare yourself to anybody. You're supposed to be who you are. Enough trying to fit in with what everybody else is doing. What if what you were doing was exactly what the world needed? Y'all with me? Come on. So as I conclude here, before I put this slide up, I'm going to need you to scan the QR code, take 30 seconds, give some feedback for the district, okay? But before I do that, you got to leave with a couple of things here. Number one, your identity is not in what you do. It's not in what somebody has said to you. It's not in what's been done to you. You didn't come into this world labeled, so stop labeling yourself. You want to go further? You want to win in life? You take the labels off your head. You throw your old mindset in the garbage, because that's exactly where it belongs. Nobody can limit you but yourself. Y'all with me? Let's get it.